guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you my 2019 bullet journal setup. So far, all I've done is gone ahead and set up all of my collections. I'm going to have a follow-up video with my January 2019 setup, just my usual monthly setup, but I am super excited to be moving into a new bullet journal for the start of 2019. So this guy is a Scribbles That Matter A5. It's a white dotted grid notebook, and it's got this black elastic and this black pen loop here on the right hand side. The first page I have decided to decorate with Fox and Pip stickers. Up here I have a Planner Nerd sticker, and here I have the sticker which I just love. It says, "That's why my planner is so big, it is full of secrets." So up here I will be putting my contact information in the event that I misplace my bullet journal, and that has happened to me in the past, so I'm going to go ahead and put my contact information right when I'm done recording this video. Some other things that I plan on filling out in a little bit will be my word of the year, which I'm planning on having right here behind the cover page. Then there's just this intro page, and here's my index, which I haven't filled out yet. And I am also going to fill out my key at the beginning of January. So there is 3 index pages, and that is followed by my yearly overview. I'm leaving this open as an option to either put my word of the year here or use this as a place to put some of my favorite stickers. I find that when I have a really cute sticker, I tend to hoard it and then just leave it in my sticker case, and I don't use them in my weekly or my monthly spreads. So I really want to get out of the habit of doing that. I'm trying to decrease my sticker stash. So if I find something or I get something that I find is very adorable or super cute, I just want to have a place to put that. So it's either going to be here or behind this cover page, and the other page will be used for my word of the year. After this yearly overview, I have 6 conventional calendar layouts, and I have chosen to make little foiled stickers for it just so that I can have super sparkly monthly layouts. So this is how I'm planning on doing my future planning. I have found during my, 17, 18, this is my 3rd year bullet journaling. I don't always consistently bullet journal. I do always consistently plan, but I have been playing with the bullet journal system since 2016. I've tried several different future logs and different monthly overviews, and I have found that this kind of conventional calendar layout works the best for me. I'll have this calendar layout for things that are day specific, and here on the right hand corner I'm going to have tasks that are relevant for that month, and I might also spruce it up even more if you don't have enough sparkle with additional stickers or any kind of decorative elements. So I have this set up for 6 months because I anticipate that this bullet journal will take me through the end of June, and also at the end of June there might be a move in my family's future, so I think that I'll probably need to start up a new bullet journal there as well. Like it'll just probably makes sense. I'll also need a lot of planning pages if we are making that move. So here is January. It is in this rich blue color. This is one of my favorite colors, that royal blue. Then February, I have it in foiled red. Then for March, I have this kind of mint color, which sometimes doesn't pick up very well on camera. Then there is April, which is in pink. May, which is in this lilac-y color. As you can see, I went a little bit crazy with my foiler. So I think the last one here is June, which I did in a silver. Then I have more of a somewhat more conventional future log. So here I have 3 columns per page. It's going to take me from July through December. These are things that are clearly further down the horizon. I don't think that I'm going to have all that many items that I have to address between July and December. So I think that this will work out and have enough space for me to be able to keep tabs of what needs to happen between July and December. Next, I am super proud of my bookcase. I drew this myself. It was pretty simple. I just looked up some images of bullet of bookshelf doodles on Pinterest and just through Google Images. I also watched a very brief YouTube video on drawing a bookshelf. I will try to locate it and link it down below. And the person was showing how you could potentially draw the books, and it was a really quick tutorial, and I used that along with some other pictures to draw this bookshelf. And my goal here is, here in the bottom there are 12 books, and my goal for the year is to read 12 books. Up here will be books that I'm interested in reading, and down here will be books that I actually completed. Here I have a quotes page, and I just thought it'd be funny to title it Quote the Raven. Here I have 2 pages for my policies and important notes. This is just a catch-all, things that I want to remember. And then my policies are if I've come to terms with the fact that like I'm not gonna make the gym at 5 o'clock, or I shouldn't book red-eye flights. That was one of the things that I had in my last bullet journal. If I am trying to make it my policy that I don't do something or that I do something, I try to write it down here just so that I can remember those decisions that I've made and those kind of lessons learned. Here I have my wish list for things that I'd like to purchase. Here are coupon codes to hold all of my coupon codes. Here are things to do in Hawaii. So if you're new to this channel, we're a military family living here in Hawaii. So potentially we're going to be leaving in a few months, and I want to make sure that I've captured things that I'd like to do before I leave the island. Also, we're indoor people, so sometimes we have a hard time deciding on activities outside of our home. So I like to have a running list of things if we come across things that we might want to try or might want to do, and have them written out here. This is my movies and Netflix page. On top are for movies that I'm interested in seeing, and then the bottom are for Netflix things that I'm interested in seeing. Here is my YouTube page. I'm going to be writing my video ideas here on the left, and then this is my uploading task list. So I have to record, I have to edit, I have to upload. There are a few other things that I have to do as well just to prepare the video and prepare for the upload. So I'm going to start developing a little checklist here for myself every time I want to upload a video, and hopefully it will help me stay more consistent in the new year. Here on the left I have a collection called All the Kits, and this is primarily so that I can shop my own stash. I buy so many stickers, and sometimes I go crazy for a specific season. Like I definitely overbuy for the fall, I definitely overbuy for the holiday season. So it just reminds me of the kits that I already have so that I don't over purchase, and it also helps me to decide what I'm going to be using the following month or the following week, and I don't have to rifle through all of my sticker stash. Here on the right is a space for Happy Mail. This is for everything that I've ordered that has yet to arrive. Given that we live so far off the mainland, sometimes it takes a while for things to come. Sometimes it takes so long that I've forgotten that I've ordered something. So this is just a place for me to track what has yet to arrive. Here I have gift ideas. If I think of things that my son might like, or my husband might like, or one of my friends might like, I can keep a list here so that when their birthday comes around or when the holiday season comes around, I know what to get them. Here I am going to be writing down all of our frequent flyer mile numbers, like the account numbers. We are part of the loyalty program for many of the airlines, and this is where I will be writing down all of our frequent flyer numbers. Here I have set up a section for me to write down what shades I am in specific types of foundation, and also what makeup kits I already have. Again, this is following the theme of me trying to purchase less and have kind of less stuff in my life, including looking at what makeup I already have and ensuring that if I buy something new, it's adding something unique to my collection. Here is a note to self. These are kind of less action items and more like general thoughts or things that I want to keep in mind. Maybe things that I haven't decided officially will be part of my policies. They're not actionable in any way. They're not going to modify anything specific about my behavior. It's just some things that I noticed or some things that I just want to remember. Finally, these are completely new additions to my bullet journal this year. My goal is to have this filled out by the beginning of January. Here on the right, this is going to be my sample weekly schedule. The reason I haven't filled it out just yet is because my son will be playing basketball in the winter season, so he starts up in January, so I don't know when his practices are going to be, and depending on when those are, it also changes when I work out, when we're going to eat outside of the home, when I'm going to be cooking. Other things are kind of in flux right now, so I'm waiting a little while before I fill this out. One of the reasons why I love the bullet journal is really how customizable it is, right? It's just a blank notebook that we're making into whatever we want. So here I was able to do a timeline that was more consistent with my needs. So usually I start somewhere around 5 o'clock. If I'm gonna go to the gym early especially, I have to wake up at 5 because I have a meeting that starts at 7:30 almost every day at work, so Monday through Friday. So what I've done is I've separated 5 through 8 in half an hour increments. So here I have 2 squares for 5, 2 squares for 6, 2 squares for 7, primarily because I know that I have something that starts at 7:30. And then I have compressed 8 to 4. And the reason that's compressed is because those are the hours that I'm at work, and because my day at work is really variable, it's really meeting heavy, and I have a good system for tracking what's happening during my work hours. It's really about coordinating my time before work and after work that I need this kind of layout. So I've compressed those, and my goal will be just to black out those areas, and that'll just be labeled work. After that, I have spread out between 4 and 10, which is my after work hours, and then I've compressed again 10 p.m. till 4 in the morning because that's usually when I go to sleep, and if I'm not sleeping, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing around 10 o'clock, which is mostly spending time with my husband, preparing for the next day, so I really don't need as much space. I don't need half an hour increments. So I was able to kind of expand or contract this timeline to meet my needs. On the left-hand side is also something brand new to my bullet journal. These are things that I want to keep track of long term. There are things that I've been good at tracking either on a monthly basis or on a daily basis. There are things that I like to keep track of that I systematically do over time. And now I'm getting to the point where I think I can do 6-month overviews because I trust that I'll be consistent enough to actually open up my notebook and make the notations that I want. And then I'll be able to see things overall kind of big picture. So here are 3 things that I'm tracking, and all I've done is label the top: January, February, March, April, May, and June. And then I have a box for every day of the week. And again, when I have to do these large, kind of monotonous bullet journal tasks, I do it while I'm watching a movie or while I'm doing something else. It's one of the few times when I purposely allow myself to multitask, is when I'm doing some of these more tedious bullet journal tasks. And that's about it. That is a good amount of collections. I am on page 35. So that's about it for today, guys. I am really interested in what individuals are adding or taking away from their bullet journal this year. So if you are adding something to your bullet journal that you've never used before, go ahead and leave that in the comments section down below. Or if you're removing something from your bullet journal, also share that with us. That way we can all learn from each other. Mostly what I'm trying to do is learn to edit my life this year. I'm trying to simplify my life and look toward ways in which I can only keep what's essential and what is adding to my life and contributing to it, rather than making it excessively convoluted. Alright, that's really it for today, guys. Until next time, I hope this video brought you some utility and joy.